Welcome back to the Mist Heir, everybody. It's been 4 months! And I wish that were an exaggeration.
Years.
New era, where I don't give a fuck and low-key listen to deep dicking while trying to play.
I'm just gonna make a note here, because I'm writing notes for the session.
Regret
Duncan,
making that fucking suggestion
keep
so hard.
dicking.
Why?
Stop.
I am writing it in my notes.
How is that a note? What does that mean?
It's been made canonized.
Long rest. Everyone gets their long rest features. Uryte,
Yeah.
you feel a lot better today.
Yeah.
Much more in your wits. Less tired, less dead, more color to him, less droopy.
Oh good, you're not dying.
I imagine the area one hasn't come back yet.
You're a one-man boy.
Fuck, wait.
Not that I'm aware of.
What? Hang on. Right, you said that yesterday. Who pissed her off?
Varry. Probably. Was it me? I can't remember.
It was you.
I should say that out of
Everyone.
character. I don't remember.
We had a really stupid idea, and you pinned it on Howlite instead of the actual originator, which was me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was blamed.
So that's why I wanted you to write an apology.
She'll probably be fine. Probably. Okay.
I have no doubts that she can survive on her own.
We need to fucking work on this situation. Going against that thing I saw, a horrible idea right now. What we need to do is 1. Get them to start preparations to leave soon. We need to go and find troll blood like we were asked to, so we can bring it back and try to get them to synthesize a cure. Or at least something to help fend off some of this fucking issue. Once these people are all gone from the area, then we can try fighting this wasp queen, as I'm gonna call it. That way, if something happens, no innocents get caught up in it, and they're in a new, safe environment. If we can't get rid of it, kill it, etc., we make it someone else's problem. AKA the sisterhood Varry keeps talking about.
Very fair.
What, we try to lure it into the marsh or something?
Pretty much.
We could also likely report it to someone more qualified to take it down.
That as well. is
Like
an
I said
option.
before, she's been busy at the shrine, getting things set up. So as you start to approach the area, you're gonna start noticing more and more kind of strange, Blair Witch-esque idols hanging from trees that are sticks entwined, basically, these little strange shapes.
You can really tell that Varry came from a cult.
Huh.
It's
looks
just
neat.
ambient deco, right?
That's kind of neat. I wonder what that is.
It's cult deco.
Effigies.
Ah,
What their purpose is, I couldn't tell you.
could probably ask Varry. I mean, she probably would love to explain what she's making and doing. Speaking of, where is she? Hey, Varry! You nearby? Or did you leave already?
You're gonna hear a noise in the bushes behind you. And Varry's gonna fucking jump out like a fucking wild animal, basically, pointing a branch at all of you, and be like, "Alright, give me all your money."
Is the branch even pointy, or is it just a branch?
It's just a tree branch. Give me all your money. This is a stick up.
I get it because you're holding a stick!
No, seriously.
No.
I don't feel like it.
Alright.
Admirable attempt.
That's okay.
So we've got a plan, Varry.
Ooh, okay.
We're gonna be heading north.
Yeah? North?
Yes, we're gonna try to get some troll blood. It's about a day's travel.
Huh?
We'll
Okay.
come back and try to be back here before 3 days. If 3 days pass, the nomads are going to be moving to their next location, and once we get them the troll blood and whatnot, we can try to take care of this queen wasp situation.
Yeah, okay. So that's kind of where I'm at too on my end as far as plans go, because I got the impression from talking to Aces that she's very hesitant on the whole migration thing right now because I think she's afraid that like her mother's condition's going to worsen if they like try to move with her still in the coma. So maybe getting that troll's blood would be the right choice because I don't know much about trolls. Aren't they like supposed to be tough or something?
They have regenerative capabilities.
That's the one.
Regenerative capabilities. Yeah. Okay. So they probably could like whip up like a concoction or something. Maybe that'll give the people who are affected by this thing the strength to make the trip.
That's what I was thinking too, so that the people unconscious or not able to travel as good would be able to... Yeah, so let's go get this done so that we can help these folks out.
Okay. Cool. Quick thing though.
Uh-huh.
And Varry's going to look over to Fiora. I'm pretty sure I gave you homework last time we talked.
And I'm pretty sure I don't give a fuck.
Didn't I promise you like compensation or something? I don't really remember.
Neither do I.
Trying to figure out a way to put this that would make sense to you. But I'm drawing a blank right now. Because, okay, here's the thing. Not to sound like pretentious or anything, but I understand you. I know where you're coming from, right? Like I've been in a similar place before. I get having your defenses and all of that. Let's go find this troll. You know, maybe by the end of this little foray out to the north, maybe you have changed your mind by the end of it.
And it's about a day's trip each way.
And when we get there, is it a guarantee that we're going to be finding a troll up north?
Not immediately.
Celsus, here. Take one of these charms. We could do our researching during the night.
Very well.
While we're traveling, are we stopping to rest at any point so I can swap out spells?
Yeah. Basically, get most of the way there, be able to see it, long rest, then in the morning, take 20 minutes to walk up to the cave.
If we want to be sneaky at all, I could always give one of us the jump on a troll.
Okay.
You know,
So, like, you're suggesting doing invisibility?
I could make one of us invisible, yeah.
Why can't we just, like, ask the troll for some of its blood? Right? Like...
We could try that. I mean,
Like, nobody really wants to die, right? Especially if all that we're going to need is enough blood to make a concoction for 2 people.
Trolls don't tend to be the most intelligent. It would take that as a threat, most likely.
Maybe this is like a kind, understanding troll, right?
I doubt it.
We would probably just have to give it something that it would want, like a lot of rations, maybe like 10 days worth. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Gonna pull my empty pockets inside out. You got that residuum crystal.
No, God, we don't give it that.
Why not?
We're not gonna be able to bribe a troll into cutting its own arm off.
We're not gonna ask it to cut its arm off. That's crazy.
But they can just like
just
right?
like
Celsus.
They can grow it back, yes.
Whoa. Okay, never mind. I'd want to see that. That sounds sick. We should get this troll to cut his own arm off. You guys think we could like trick him into doing that?
It'd be easier to just try to cut it off ourselves.
I mean,
Besides,
Like
not
I'm
it
down.
grows
Like
it back
I'm down. Like
instantly.
we've got invisibility. I can make the guy blind, right?
Yeah.
I will say
And
as
we could just
well,
jump him all at once. Make it quick. Make it fucking messy. Like I'm down.
most trolls tend to be very carnivorous. And we would all look like food to it.
Not if he can't see us coming.
That's true, yes.
How scary? Okay. Listen. Like you can make yourself like if we get him with the blindness first, you can make yourself seem really big and scary. You can do that thing with your voice again and like the magic that you did to me once. And you can try to intimidate him and being like, "Give us some of your blood, or it will be your life we take." Something like along those lines. We could go the intimidation route. Get him with the blindness first. You run in there, and even though you're a really little guy, you make yourself really big and intimidating sounding.
I mean, there's that. I could also, if we want to go that
Like,
route.
imagine being a troll, being a hermit, basically, living out in a cave for most of your most of your damn life, and then suddenly you can't see anymore, and then something that knows your language runs in and starts shouting at you like, "Give me your blood! Give me your blood!"
I'm not the best at intimidating. However,
Oh, I think you could do a fine job. Don't say that.
if you want me to go that route, I could literally just make a giant illusion of a dragon.
Uh-huh. And then me and Celsus can go set something up with the precision crystals. We can start like getting like explosions going off and like start shaking the cave. We can make you seem like a god, Uryte, if we like play our cards right.
I'd prefer to not possibly cause a cave-in if we can.
Yeah, I want to be able to harvest.
Well, if it's a cave, and like, can we just like do this at the entrance of the cave? Do we really have to go that deep in?
We might have to.
Fucking caves.
They don't tend to be at the very entrance of the cave.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a shallow cave. Fuck it. Okay, fine. We won't do the explosions.
And
We could try to create the illusion of explosions. I don't know. Do you have anything that could help us with that, Fiora? Creating an illusion of shaking?
The illusion of shaking, the sound of stones grinding against each other?
Ooh, yeah. That could kind of be like a cave-in, kind of like
I've got stone shake.
earth tremors kind of thing going on.
That on the board spell
let's
list.
see,
Can I
it's
copy
not
that?
Okay,
one
so
here?
one
No, I
thing,
cannot.
one thing
Okay.
though, before we go in, if we want to make sure that the whole like blinding him thing goes well, I'm going to need to do some hunting first, so I can sacrifice to my patron deity.
uh-huh. But there's probably some like forest critters around, probably.
If there's a troll around, there might not be. That's a problem.
Fair concern.
Yeah, if you're willing to be patient, you'd see some squirrels, other small like field rodents.
I'm not noticing any like big fish, but maybe if we wait long enough, like maybe some creatures will come by for like a drink, and then we can jump them.
A lot of small things. You kind of see off in the distance, you see a couple deer. They're kind of walking, they're staying closer to the edge of the forest. While this is kind of the start of the plains, there's a fairly big distance gap. So if you would like to track down the deer,
Kill it. I could attempt to kill it with my magic, but
I mean, I have to be the one to kill it. Like, can you slow it down?
the
Free cast of invisibility on Varry.
See if you can like, I don't know. See if you can go like around wide. Try and stare. Like,
try to keep it from like if it runs away
Yeah.
from you, it'll come towards me and I can catch it.
yeah,
Alright, I'll try my best.
go wide. Okay. I'll just go at a medium pace towards the pack. If there's a way that you can cut around in front fast, do it.
I'll do my best.
All right, break. Okay, how close am I able to get before it like starts running?
5 feet away.
Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to immediately start giving chase after it. How fast is it?
Oh, it has a 50-foot speed advantage.
Okay. I have base 30. I could sprint though, and then action surge and try to grab onto it.
You would be able to do that if you spent your action surge. You are able to wrap your snake little body, not even little, your snake body, around this deer, and you have fully grappled it.
All right, yeah. Basically what I'm going to do is, now that I have a hold on it, I'll be getting the damage off on it intrinsically from the grapple.
Right.
And how strong does this thing feel? Does this feel like it's going to like buck me off at any moment, or is this like a weak
We're
deer?
approaching like antler shedding season, so it's
Okay.
like got a couple points.
Yeah, for my first action, I want to cast Enhance ability on myself. Bull Strength.
Does that
advantage on
have
strength
somatic
checks.
components?
Yes.
You would have to let go of the deer.
Oh,
like-
shit, I can't do that while grappling?
No, you need to use your hands.
Okay, never mind then.
Unless you have something that allows you to use your feet.
No,
Which,
no, I do not.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna try to hogtie the deer while Varry's fucking strangling it.
As Uryte goes to approach and like Varry readjusts her grip, the neck snaps. The deer goes limp.
Oh shit, you got it!
No, it's good. I think I just killed it.
Oh shit, I think you snapped its neck.
Wait a minute. Let me check. Let me check in with someone. Squidge, did I do a good job?
Roll your 2d20s.
I like to imagine that that was
Seven,
Squidge
good.
saying that, of Squidge just going, roll your 2d20s. You burned it.
4.
and a
Exactly what I
4.
wanted.
That's really
is great.
good. This
Okay.
is perfect.
Low 5.
Oh, fine.
So, did you see where those 2 chuckle fucks went off to?
God,
Honestly, I
aside.
am sure they're fine.
Alexandria pops up. They went to go kill something.
Yeah,
They come
That sounds like them.
Yeah, shortly later, probably like another 40 minutes.
we brought bait along with, can you help us, like, harvest the pelt off this thing?
I'm honestly amazed either of them think we know how to butcher a deer.
Come on, it's not that hard. I have like a knife on you or something, right?
Knife and whatnot. All we need to do is just make sure we get the pelt off of it, and then, like, all that meat, great bait to lure that guy out. We can set up an ambush.
Don't trolls usually go after hunters?
Trolls will
Whatever,
eat.
after whatever they can catch, honestly.
Yes, they will
Yeah,
eat
so if
practically
it
anything.
smells that we got like a fresh catch up here that we're cleaning,
Perfect. So you know
probably
how
gonna be hungry. It's probably gonna come up, and then we jump it.
Yeah.
I blind it. You try to intimidate it with your booming voice, and we'll create the illusion of like the earth is shaking itself, like God has come down from the heavens for this troll's blood.
Alright, so, Celsus, tell us what we need to do to get the pelt off of it without ruining it.
Uryte? No, Uryte, I want you over here to get in position at the mouth of the cave, because I want it to be like you come in like the mouth of the cave, and you're like pantomiming like being like a huge fucking creature. Okay.
Thumbs up.
I don't believe that I actually can make the cave start shaking. At least without
Roughly make the sound
actually
of grinding grinding rocks, but I don't want to.
Well, if Uryte isn't doing a good enough job intimidating the guy, we can start setting off explosives, make an actual cave-in start occurring, and really fucking scare the troll. Okay?
If need be, I can fireball it.
We're right here at the entrance. We can run.
That'll work. That'll work.
Okay. I'm gonna listen at this point.
It seems something has noticed, but it is not quite sure. Like it's slow.
Fire's gonna get up closer behind the rock.
With the wind coming in, you hear the footsteps get closer and closer.
Mm-hmm.
You just start to see something and like feel it. You all start to feel it. The heavy footsteps like come closer and closer. Till, yeah, it's basically on the other side of the rock, Varry.
Okay. Just gonna bide my time, wait for it to approach the deer, and when it starts to round the rock. Ooh, I just hit my pop filter off my mic, but I'm gonna cast Blindness Deafness.
And that's a con save?
Yep, it's gonna make a con save. It's gonna be rolling a 4.
It's going to be rolling a 4, okay.
And okay, he's gonna be blind for 1 minute.
Yeah, it stops, and Uryte would hear this because Uryte speaks giant to everyone else. It just kind of sounds like gibberish. He aloud says very loudly, as if he's calling to someone else, "A trap!"
Oh goody, there's more than one.
Oh goody, there's more than one.
Var's gonna be like, shit.
Hearing that, Uryte would then cast, Major Image,
Uh-huh.
in clue form, using Giant, and just be all like, your friends will not be able to help. But if you please me, I will let you all live.
Takes its claws and like grabs the side of the rock where next to it, and it rips off a chunk of rock and tries to throw it in the direction of your voice. Rock does go whipping past you, Uryte.
Petty rocks will not harm a dragon.
I'm gonna motion over to Celsus to be like, start shaking the cave, man, start shaking the cave, start blowing shit up.
They probably don't know that dragons can, like, which dragons breathe cones and which breathe lines. So I could make my thunderbolt fire.
Fiora is seeing this is going on. Fiora is going to open her Well, if this is going on, Fiora's gonna open her bag. Fiora's gonna light a pair of torches back here.
Uryte, Varry would hear coming from this direction. It sounds like climbing. Something is climbing over a wall, and you start to see another one. And then
great.
Celsus behind you, coming from that weird kind of doorway. Almost looks like this was the start of a mine shaft. Comes another one.
Ah, good.
Okay, guys, here's the thing.
Rolling
More
initiative.
coming in. I have one more spell slot for a second level, and then I can also channel divinity and get another one. We can blind all three of them.
Hey, Celsus. You wanna handle these two?
I look at Fiora, and then Fiora just hears in her mind, yes, I know.
Okay, so topping the initiative is the blind one. So it's gonna grab another rock and try to throw it again. But its long, like, curled claws make it hard for it to grab anything. And it's going to take 2 steps back. This one is not blind. This one sees a snake.
And a dragon behind it, probably.
And the dragon behind it. This thing, however, is going to take all of its attacks on Varry. Okay, so 21, a 27, and a 24 hit you.
All hit.
24 slashing damage.
Bro! Holy!
Bruh.
Does 6 slashing.
Okay.
And it looks kind of proud of itself, like you're no threat to it. As it just fucking tears into you.
Just fucking slams me with a rock. It just fucking picks me up like a ragdoll and just smacks me into the fucking wall.
Yeah.
She just fucking hits the wall and just drops it. It's like, ow! I'm gonna yell back to Uryte, Draconic. These guys fucking hurt! Dad!
I see that you want to incur my wrath, Vinna. Very well, you can die.
Jesus Christ.
Pretty good
Yep,
damage.
fireball.
That's incredibly good damage. Okay, so 2 of them fail, 1 of them save. They get absolutely flame blasted.
It's alright. One of you can go collect the blood. I wouldn't want to mix it in with my own. I'm a deadly poison.
Alright, Alexandria, make sure that she doesn't get hit.
Okay. Alright, let me see if this thing can hit as it tries to bite it. Realizes.
Resisting my power somehow.
This one realizes, and Uryte would hear it yell, "It's fake!"
Don't listen to that one. He speaks lies.
I really just hit him with the nuh-uh.
Roll me persuasion?
Okay. Listen to the non-believer, and you will feel my wrath again.
It sounds like they're asking for more proof. Give them more proof.
And then I'm going to bonus action second wind, try to get some health back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast levitate on him.
And yeah, I'm gonna help Mikey out. And
There's no
say that this
save
guy
or
makes-
anything?
There
No
is a
save?
save
Oh,
if it's
con-
unwilling.
Con save.
It's a con save.
Ha, it saves, fuck you.
7.
Damn it.
You have rolled a
That's
7.
Mother.
Then brought it from an 18 to an 11.
Yes!
And there's no subsequent saves. It's just now floating.
This one starts floating. He goes to the others. He yells, "Help! Help me! Help me, you cowards!"
Grovel!
Yes.
If you want to
He's
live!
on the
Go
ceiling.
help
I
your
don't know.
compatriots and group up around him and pull him back down. Yeah,
I don't know
this-
where. I don't know how high the ceiling is, but he is 20 feet up now.
He's a little short of the ceiling. It's like 25, 30 feet.
Okay, walk over here, and I want to toss one of the torches that way. So it looks like someone has dashed by and run towards the loot.
You roll me athletics. Good thing these guys don't have a discerning eye.
I'm not sure if we've bit off more than we can chew yet, but it's going well so far.
I think we can handle it.
Yep, it's looking real optimistic from down here.
Blind motherfucker. He bumps into his friend, realizes it's his friend, and keeps moving back into the darkness. This one... So it's gonna move back. And now it sees there's another woman, and it's gonna try to hit Alexandria.
That one that's like moved up and attacked Alexandria will hear in his head again the dissonant whispers in giant just, you should flee.
No, he fails.
Yes! And I'll use unsettling words on him. So his next...
I'm just gonna cast through Alexandria.
What are you casting?
Oh, that's very easy. I cast Fire Lightning Bolt.
So the one that Uryte hit, you want to know his save?
He's a
Negative
negative
four.
number.
A -5!
Nice!
Fuck that guy in particular!
Oops. Don't worry
School
about
is cancelled.
The other one
Oh,
rolled
go
a
home,
12,
it's too
so they
cold.
both take 23. He, like, falls to the ground, like, burning alive.
Yeah!
Now let's get the other one too.
Look over there. I can always hit the one in the back. That is a fully sauced guiding bolt.
He is looking real fucking hurt.
Hey guys, the one down the tunnel look like they're really close to death. If you wanna burst them down real quick.
Oh no, they both are. They both are. You should have listened.
Walks back to Giant.
Yeah, you really should have listened on that.
The giant who's floating would say, "We will never listen to you. Sooner die."
I'm gonna move 20 up to this rock.
Fiora will once again reach up, flip her hat up a little, and rub the tiara underneath her pendant that lets her cast Scorching Ray once per day.
Dead.
7 damage on the second one. That big guy. Kick his ass, Varry!
It's going to turn around in its last, like, effort and is going to try to kill Varry.
Come on, come on. What you got?
Does a 15 hit?
No, my AC is 16.
Oh, thank God.
So it goes claw, both miss. But one chinks off the armor, one just full on misses as it stumbles, and then it goes in for a bite and fully just face plants in front of you.
Yeah!
She's just gonna be like, whoa, okay. That was a little intense.
We'll kind of come up around Uryte, his eyes glow red for a moment.
You will die at the hand of a... And then it, like, shrinks and kind of tries to move away. Can't, because it's levitated.
We just need like a bunch of blood, right? So what if we get like some vials from like we have on us for like potions and shit, and we just cut his big toe off over and over again.
We did bring
There's-
vials, right? Someone brought vials?
I've got some.
Yeah, yeah, he has them.
I have some, yeah.
Uryte like looks up to this guy, like saying that he
Flash some
stopped
oil.
talking.
So,
And we'll just take another step forward.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who should I have been afraid of? Go ahead. Finish your thought.
oh, it's so entertaining to watch this small guy terrify a patrol.
It will not respond.
I don't know if we need to, like, get some of the blood before it, like, loses regenerative properties again, or if we have to, like, you know.
Collect what I suggest you collect what you can from those guys in there.
Hey, can you give me uppies real quick? I want to try to stab it.
He will pick you up and hold you on her shoulders.
Nice work, Varry.
Holy shit. That's really awesome.
That's really cool. You know, when I first heard like that little motto that they engraved on it, I wasn't too impressed. But yeah, no, actually, after getting stabbed by the thing, that's a nice piece of work right there. That's a nice piece of occult work right there. Okay.
Interesting. I'll have to study that more. Oh, right.
I'll fill my water skin too.
Oh my god.
Half a gallon of blood.
Half a gallon of blood! Troll blood!
Alright, I got
That's
that.
a lot of troll blood.
Corks the water skin, starts filling up the fucking 6 vials from underneath this guy as they cut him.
4 pints of
What are
troll
these, by the
blood!
way? Since I didn't ask.
These?
It's like remnants of a mine.
Minecart looking things.
Yeah, it seems to be like carts made for moving stone. It seems like this was in the early stages of being built into a like full mine, when the trolls probably moved in and fucked everyone up.
Yeah, here. Alright, let me come down
Let's
there with
look
you.
at this torch.
There's no telling if we have anybody else or anything else hiding down here that isn't a troll. It could be more cave-dwelling monsters, and there could also be like, I don't know, people tied up down here. We don't know what they were doing here this whole time.
Torch. Seeing chest.
Yeah.
Loot time. Checking for traps.
Man, I hope Howlite's not down here. I've been worried about her with her, you know, being gone and all.
I think she'll be good. I trust her to take care of herself and not get into a scrap she can't handle.
Oh man, I hope we don't find a little pile of bones with her cloak on it.
Well, if we do, then we've avenged her soul and whatnot.
There's not much I can do after the fact, because...
I don't know if like I can get like Squid to bring her back or something, but she might not like being bones. She already didn't like being like a fleshy person too. I think being just a skeleton's a little worse. We're just
What
stabbing it over
the
here
We
and
cut
collecting
off his
blood.
foot and then drained his blood for about 10 minutes.
What is this item?
What did I just get
601 named Carlin's Courageous Chickens.
Of course
you
they
open the chest-
stashed away.
3 chickens pop out of the chest. These chickens have been trained to check for traps. Unfortunately, they are not very good at that. Once released, each chicken will roam a dungeon at 30 feet around and will walk in the direction of any nearby traps. If there are no nearby traps, they will walk in the direction that the players imagine there to be traps. Each chicken will actually set off any trap that it is feasible for it to set off and be killed by the trap. The chickens have name tags and are called Dara, Demi, and Mickey.
Dara, Demi, and Mickey.
Fucking good. I love that.
The gang. I love that table so much. I want to show you something. Check this out. Check out the scar I got the other day.
Shit, how'd you get that?
That's from Asus.
Oh shit, what you doing?
Did they tell her? Did they tell you what I did?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, kind of got caught in a big fib.
Oh no.
It's no
Varry.
it's no big deal anyway.
What
It's
happened?
fine.
What happened?
No, it's fine.
Sorry. Come on.
I felt like we were going to agitate, the queen phase wasps. So I wanted the guards to get out of there so they wouldn't get hurt. Ended up trying to tell the lie to get them motivated to leave.
Don't tell them lies for stuff like that. With people like them, you need to be forthright and give them like your sort of plan and full honesty.
Oh yeah, I know. Why do you think I kept the scar?
Because it makes you look cooler?
Oh no, not really. You see, where I come from, scars are they're a shaming tactic. They're usually delivered by instructors as a form of punishment.
Huh.
I've sort of just learned to embrace them, right?
Interesting.
For me, they've just become a sign of, a situation where I could have done better.
Huh. Well,
It's why I choose not to use magic to heal them away.
I mean, hey, that is, honestly, a very, I think, kind of interesting thing to do. It shows that you're willing to try to learn and better yourself.
Yeah. Better myself.
Hey, I think you're doing pretty good. You've changed a lot since we first met.
I've been having some thoughts. Like, you saw those monsters back up there, those trolls. What if I'm just going in the wrong direction?
Like, you're becoming a monster, or...
No. What if I'm pretending to be a person?
I don't think you're pretending too much. I mean, everyone has to kind of pretend. But...
Yeah, but like Howlite was telling me, like, she doesn't consider herself a person, like a people person. And every single time I try to behave like a person, I always just end up feeling like a failure.
I think that's just because you're not used to what other people would consider normal. What we consider normal is completely different from the common folk and whatnot. We have to put on airs to make them... Well, yeah. I'm a literal... I'm a cursed little guy that is actually a dragon. I have to... Varry, do you know what it's like to have people that you like and care about and all that stuff, and have to constantly be afraid that you're going to crush them? That you're going to be the reason they die? That was my constant worry when I was a dragon. Sure, I could turn into a human or human-looking guy, but I still had to constantly keep my strength in check. One
Limit
wrong
yourself.
word, one wrong move, people would die.
Exactly. Do you regret that? No. And I'm not saying I regret, this whole facade either. It was there for me when I needed it. When I was out on the road with no one or nothing to my name. That's why I'm saying we need to place more trust in her. In Fiora. Because I get the impression that she's used to traveling alone too.
She does go off
We
there
need
without a
to show her
vagabond.
that there is value in sticking with a group.
Ugh. I need a few more days. At least another night or two. All right. I want to trust her. If not only because I trust you.
Okay. I think later on I'm going to be doing a little bit of research with Uryte. Not Uryte, with Celsus. Uryte, you're welcome to join us.
I think I might stay in town whenever you guys are doing the research, just so I can try to be of assistance to them with the alchemical stuff.
Oh no, I'm talking like before we head back, like
Oh.
tonight.
Oh shit, alright. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that then. Oh, also, keep this dagger on you so you can do the attunement process.
Oh yeah, attunement. Thank you.
Yeah. Or it's handing over the hooked sacrificial dagger.
The
gonna read it
dagger of
again.
life sap.
Those whose blood is trapped in this knife shall be used for the betterment of the rest of us. Wait, is this what the Athenians consider to be like scary?
Maybe.
God, they would not. If they were from where I was from, they would not last a minute.
Shit.
Well, knife's useful.
Yeah,
Said at least.
definitely useful. Alright, let's get some of this silver and we can head up.
Celsus, I think I found their snacks.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I could use a snack. I'm starving after all that mining.
Oh my god.
Ah, yes, Tali's new character.
3 chickens.
Three chickens. Alright.
Well, I suppose we won't need to use a ration tonight.
Complicated, we replaced them with 3 chickens.
Oh, also, guys, I know how we're gonna fight that phase wasp lady thing.
Oh, what the fuck is going on in here?
I don't know. I found 3 chickens in a chest.
Hey, get out of here!
I
Get
have
out of
name
here.
tags.
What are the names? Let me yell at them by name.
I wasn't actually paying attention. I just saw. Hold on, come here.
Well, go get them and go tell me their names so I can tell them to get out of here.
They've all climbed into the minecart.
So anyway, Celsus, I found a bag whenever we were down
the
there.
one
mining
pecking
the
me is
ore.
Mickey.
This one in the back just goes.
Oh my god.
Is that one even a chicken? What is that thing?
Oh boy.
Roll
Ah.
animal. As you try to get the name tags, Mikey, roll animal handling.
Crit fail.
Oh yeah, Mickey like
God.
full on like tries to bite your finger.
Holy. Varry's going to back up in the cavern, and it's just going to like look over to the 3 burning corpses and back at the 3 chickens. It's like, Fiora, I think they reincarnated.
They're pretty much just covered in ashes by now.
I think it's the troll's secret.
Okay, so Celsus,
Yeah.
we found down there a bag with 8 beads of force. We can use that to combat the Wasp Queen.
Will be
Are
helpful.
still functional enough that I can just push them outside?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to.
Yeah, get them out of here. I don't want them listening to our conversations. Little spies.
I think they're hens because they're nesting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Little hens.
Goodbye. There they go. Fiora takes them outside. Do you leave them outside? Alone?
Exit camera left.
Entertainer's pack without a blanket in it.
Probably has a tarp.
Should be fine for now, assuming another troll doesn't wander over here.
Just
We're
as long as you
definitely
don't
not
mind the
pushing this
skeeters.
line.
Yeah.
We're definitely not pushing this cart with the chickens in it all the way back. So how are we gonna get them back?
You can cast sleep, right?
Oh great, they've imprinted on me.
They've
no.
imprinted on you, yes.
Shit. Nice, you're like Celsus. You got a child now.
You know, I know that we don't really know each other that well, Fiora, but I just wanted to say I'm so proud of you. They look just like you.
I can't
know what
wait
it's like
for
to be a
Varys.
mother.
I can't wait for Shoelace to
See,
be one
look.
of them. Anyway.
They've got red hair too. And if you didn't know, that little thing, that little ridge, it's called sometimes it's called a crown, just like yours. Our whole family.
I'm not feeding them to Shoelace.
But
What? No.
also, did I hear someone say something about identification?
Yeah, I was asking Celsus if he had identify.
I do, yes.
Detect thoughts? We already know where the thoughts are. They're right here.
Donk, donk, donk.
Are they pointing at? Are they pointing at me?
I'm pointing at the group in general.
I like to think every single thing that Varry says is punctuated by chicken sounds to make it even more depressing for the group.
Yeah.
Can I stop sounding so miserable in there? Like, aren't they supposed to be sleeping?
I did not push them farther. I just took them out and they followed us here.
Oh.
Okay, Varry, here. You should take this potion of healing.
Yeah.
I'll keep this
Dude,
one.
what did that one just say? Cluck?
Don't know.
That one just said cluck.
No idea what you're talking about.
Guys,
Fiora, how did you make it do that?
I have no idea. I don't control the chickens.
Well, they're following you. You must have some control over the chickens.
Why would anyone waste
Why would we cast
identify on
identifying the chickens? They're just chickens to us.
I could. I'm very curious.
Uryte seems like the type to be curious.
I
have my
extremely
suspicions about them.
curious.
I have my
Celsus
suspicions about them
definitely
too.
wouldn't, but he would.
Hang on. Come here, one of you. I was gonna try to catch one of the chickens to try to
Animal
catch
handling.
Animal handling.
Seems to have some sort of transmutation magic on her.
Sorry, what?
Transmutation magic.
Just like Uryte.
Wait. Oh no. Are you cursed to be a chicken?
Every chicken is cursed to be a chicken, Uryte.
No, it has transmutation magic on it.
Wait, are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Wait,
Also,
God, are you a spy?
this chicken
Looking at Dara.
also has been trained to kill itself on traps.
That's
Oh, that's one way.
so
of butchering it.
sad. I feel
that's one way
a
of
deep kinship with these creatures now, despite them being birds.
Seriously think that this is a person turned into a chicken.
Celsus kind of
but-
leans over and looks
Uryte.
at one of them a bit closer and goes, "I'm more interested in how they've been trained to do something they can only do once."
Yeah, I cast Dispel Magic on Dara.
Okay, I need an Arcana check. Tali, do you have the art?
Nope, I don't,
Nope.
but I can describe it.
Would you like to describe what happens?
Yeah, does this
I will
just
describe
completely
what
counter the spell?
Tally's backup character has been found.
Yeah.
Unironically, yes.
Yes.
Wait, no way.
Look,
This
we
is
were
my
trying to
last
find a
third
way
level.
to bring her in. This is perfect.
Hold on.
So the like tall, serious one is going to turn into a very thin, half-elven man who has like.
The bastard one, Mickey, transforms into a halfling man with like the faintest hints of gray, a very fancy suit, the tiniest little round spectacles, just kind of laying in the cart suddenly.
Okay, so the tall, twinky one looks like a half-elf man with like freckles, spectacles on that are like wide and square. His nose seems to be upturned. However, his teeth are like all fucked up, and he's got the face of someone who doesn't really know where he is. He's wearing a very like well put together, almost a duvet with a green button up that goes all the way down to his very like tight pants that seem to be some sort of dress pants. He's got a little bit of a pocket watch sticking out one of his pockets, and in his hand seems to be a quill, and he's staring around looking completely confused. And then the one that was saying cuck
What you're saying, cock.
expands wide all the way. This is like the like both tall and rotund. Not exactly sure on an elf would normally be there, but she looks like an elf. It's like a moon elf, but with like more warm colors, so it's a little weird. Stripy pinstripe outfit, holding what looks like opera glasses. She has giant dimples, really puffy cheeks, and looks like she's just kind of incredibly perturbed, like, again, mouth kind of just curled, looking at you, looking out around at everyone, just like,
She's just been dropped.
Yeah.
my word.
Sorry, I'm not
When the
that strong.
My
seven
word is right.
sails, Oh my god, did that snake just talk?
Hey, lady. Careful, I could have fed you to a real one.
You wouldn't happen to be some sort of a kidnapper, were you?
No,
What?
Why, I never.
No. What? Stop.
we
Where are
found
we?
you a
Celsus
What's
is
going
chicken.
higher,
on?
witches.
Yeah, you were in a troll's cave. Did those trolls do this to you?
I certainly doubt a
Trolls
troll is
don't
capable
have
of
magical
casting magic of this
capabilities.
caliber, ma'am.
Wait.
Not
Uryte.
those trolls.
Uryte. Oh no. Those other animal bones weren't animal bones, were they?
So you're telling me... Alright, so this isn't some sort of a... Okay, what is this?
You were a chicken, and I saw transmutation magic on you, so I used my magic to dispel it.
Oh, well, I
You're welcome.
appreciate your, righteousness, good sir, but, I must assure you, chicken is not in my vocabulary.
Yeah, thankfully we didn't have to kiss you to
Okay,
break the curse.
sorry, you're a hen.
That's much better, dear. Now, what sort of a... She stands up, kind of looks around. Where are we?
Out in the middle of nowhere, off the beaten path, north of... pretty far north, I think, of Lemstead. I don't know if that sounds a
No,
little
we're
bit too
pretty far south,
pedestrian for
actually.
your blood. South?
South of Lemstead.
South of Lemstead.
The road.
Also pretty far east.
Yeah, we're kind of, if I remember correctly, we're in the Turnback Mire, or at least near the Turnback Mire.
We're
On the border.
a few days north of Turnback Mire.
I don't suppose one of you has an explanation for this.
You were
Oh
a
my
chicken,
God.
now you're not? I have no
Oh my
idea how
god,
you
guys,
got
don't
there.
look now, there's thieves in the wagon.
I think those are the other chickens, honestly.
They all look like they could be bards. The guy in the cart like sits up and goes, "My word! I would never be a chicken."
You were a hen too.
Precisely. Well, a hen
You
is
were
much
a
more of
literal-
a classical type of a thing. She prounces over to the cart. I'm gonna plop down and sit in the cart. All right, well, I'll pay you to take me to Kleka.
Where?
Kleka?
Gesundheit.
That's a few days away, but we're on a little bit of time crunch.
Oh,
sorry,
believe
I'm
me, I'll
not-
pay you handsomely. Don't worry, dears.
I don't think there's any amount of money you could offer me that would make me turn my head.
That big of a deal? My.
Yeah.
Some sort of a silver spoon, or are you on some really important mission?
Important
Life or death
mission.
of an entire community?
Oh,
And I gave my solemn word.
my apologies. Most people aren't doing things that important around these parts.
The reason we were hunting trolls is they need troll's blood for a potion.
String Bean, how you feeling? You good?
Fine. I don't need help from you, little man.
Dragonborn.
Can't we just just turn it back into
Sure.
chickens?
That's
Please,
not how,
don't.
that's not how dispel magic
I thought
works.
there was
Sorry.
something nasty about you. You are a bunch of vagabonds trying to hide that from us, aren't you?
Oh,
What type of noble
ow.
quest? Come now, come now.
We are on a... We are trying to help Aetherbound from a very dangerous situation, and
The what?
they're nomadic people that...
Oh, surely you can put that on hold then.
God, no, they're on a timer. They could die within the next few days because of a giant...
Everyone can die in the next few days. That is the nature of the show. You have to live in the moment, don't you?
No, not really.
I have a very
right now-
important, when...
Right now the
when-
stage directions
Actually,
call
what
for us
day
to
is
bring
it?
this troll blood back to them for the medicine.
Today, if I remember correctly, it
Drat, we
should
wouldn't
be...
have missed our performance, did we?
It should be the 33rd day of Ojan, I believe.
How long was our chicken?
4 years and 8 months.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. It would be...
Something tells me you're a bit late.
Wait, sorry, I'm wrong.
Get on
It
here.
would be the 34th day of Ojan. It took us a day to get there.
No, then it's only been a week.
What
Yeah, that
year?
could work.
Oh, the year? The year would be 329 ACE.
It... 20... 29?
Yes, 329.
From that response, something tells me you're late to your performance.
Oh.
So whatever it is that you've got going on, I think actually it can hold out for a little bit longer because it's probably been canceled by now.
Oh dear me.
Can I roll history?
She starts pulling at her collar.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's starting to get a
And
little
I
bit
just
warm
want
up
to see
here.
if I can remember any, other traveling performers that went missing type thing.
If you're warm, get out of the cart. I don't think you realize
Oh,
it, but
yeah.
you three are still
initiative
roosting despite being people again.
Fiora, about the same time that your traveling circus was going through Kleka, there was actually a huge scandal, and like the whole city was locked down, searching for this opera singer who had vanished before her big penultimate performance. She was planned to go visit the king.
Oh my god.
And this was before the king had gotten married, and there were rumors that she had been kidnapped so that the king wouldn't marry her.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was kidnapped so that the king wouldn't marry me?
Yes,
Well, that was the rumor anyway.
that was the rumor.
It's probably, I don't know, it could be wrong.
It could be true,
The
though.
rumor
That would be so
call out.
funny.
It could be
Bruno
true,
Mars
though.
is gay.
It's funnier to imagine.
It's funnier to imagine that it's true.
Oh,
remember it's true.
right! My traveling service went through Kleka about 4 years ago. You must be the opera lady that went missing.
Oh, so you have heard of me, dear.
Yeah, everyone thought you got kidnapped so you wouldn't marry the king.
What?
Or at least that was
My
what the rumors
rumors
going
sure
around.
do spread. I didn't think that one would have gotten very far.
Oh, city gossip.
Why would the king marry a hen?
She was a human
Oh, it's not
before-
about my heritage. It's about my heritage, dear. Oh, well, you see, my
Okay, that was a good
reputation profoundly stands before me.
That depends on who's telling the rumor, actually.
Oh, yes, well, you know how fans get. Sometimes they get quite obsessive over their shipping wars.
Celsus,
Remember,
let's set
Simon,
up
that one
camp.
time they thought we
I
were a
agree.
thing?
If it makes you feel better, about half of them were
yes.
you would charm him off your feet with your beautiful singing voice.
Oh, why, thank you, my dear.
The other
But-
The
half
other half
were
of them was that you would blow him.
Off the throne, I hope.
And now,
in the throne.
Figures,
throne.
figures.
Uryte and Celsus start
sadly.
to set up camp.
with her.
Well,
Yeah.
since it seems that my name is no longer circulating, I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Madame Olivia Octavia Crestphalen Concierge, opera singer and performing artist.
Since if I ever get to be
Wait, do we
that
have to refer
bad,
to you as the
tell
full
me.
thing?
Oh no, dear, you can just call me Olive.
Oh.
I'm not
geez,
one
that's a
for
relief.
big titles to precede me, no. I like to think that I'm a friend of the people.
Alright, how about you two?
I was a friend of the people.
Except for the
once.
ones that want me to blow their kings.
Alright, you two, out with it. What's your names?
The tall one just stutters. I'm Simon, short staff.
Simon. Okay, so Olive, Simon, and you?
My name to you
Oh, here we go.
is Sir Swift Dancer,
Mm-hmm. Alright, Sir Swift Dancer.
Quinsire Swift Dancer.
Quinsire, you want me to do the full
Ooh.
thing, Sir Quinsire Swift Dancer?
Celsus, if I ever become that pretentious when my whole situation is dealt with, you have full permission to shoot me with a lightning bolt.
Well, my name is Varry. It's very nice to meet all three of you.
Yes,
Here,
I suppose
come over
an
here and
actual
join us by the fire.
thousand lad. Oh, of course, of course. She's
We were
It's sure
just
to be an
cooking
honor
dinner.
to
Come
be
on.
around, Madam. Do I need to do the full title?
If you want to.
Send it to them, Tali.
Come on. We've practiced this. You can do it. Do it with a flourish.
Madam Olive.
She beams with a few sparkles around her face, and then her frown droops. Okay, close enough. Right, what do you have cooking? That smells wonderful. It smells like bacteria, just like the cities.
Anyway, Madam Olive, I'm Fiora. Although my stage name is Firecracker.
Firecracker.
Firecracker?
Have I heard of Firecracker?
You pay attention to the circuses?
Fuck yeah, she'd watch them.
Apparently, we're having dinner for 4 on 7 plates.
Would you like to roll your stats now?
Oh, fuck yeah!
Oh,
Are we doing
nice.
46, keep 3? 1,
Please
2,
roll a fucking
3,
7.
4.
Yes!
Oh my
God! Oh, I am dead on arrival.
This is
Oh my
worse than
God.
Reverie.
Oh my
This is
God!
worse than Reverie. Okay,
Oh my god.
Oh my God!
Where's the 4 going? We got
Oh,
it.
I've never had a 4. Holy shit! Probably stole my house. They probably stole my house. Oh, she's having a
sold your
time.
Just
We gave you the Pennsworth maneuver.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
sis,
they definitely sold your house.
I miss Howlite so much right now. You think she's doing
How do you
okay?
deal with being destitute, adventurers, please?
I am sure that Howlite is doing fine.
I don't think I can
I'm
handle
fine.
this. I'm not cut out for this sort of a profession.
The love of
I'm
Bahamut.
soft.
Too bad for
I'm
myself.
nice.
But you're
Not hard and
a performer.
dangerous. Oh yes, but that's all a mask, dear. I'm not
Yeah,
actually that
well-
ruthless.
But just pretend that this is like a merry adventure out on the road.
You truly think I can do that?
Oh
Takes
god,
a bit of
Aces
use
is
to-
gonna kill us.
Aces will be fine. We can just hide them. They don't ever have to actually come into town. Sorry. There's sort of like a bee problem going on back in town.
No, you've got a B plot.
And magical wasps.
Plot.
I'm going to
Tali?
kill
She would
her.
literally have a reason to say that. I'm sorry. Yes, hello.
Tali?
Hello.
Oh god, the credits! They're coming!
Let's just hurry up, get the
What?
bed and
She's
get
from the
back.
theater. There's a B plot in the story.
The sooner I can get this stuff to them, the sooner I can help them get this going and kill that damn wasp queen.
Probably a good idea.
Yep.
But we're not moving
Wasp
at this
queen?
time of night.
We's and me, this guy, that gal, and this gal. We are the ones who made a promise and are currently selling our services.
I see.
Yes, madam, we do not need to associate with them. They have their thing, we have ours, we should head back to the city.
Forthright, I do
I'm agreeing
believe
with
so.
this man.
Well, all things considered, this chance meeting does seem to have put my life back on the right track. Should you find your way to Clagger, I do believe that we will be... Well, we'll just see how the roads take us, I suppose.
Yeah, he's telling me that to get to Credo again, we don't have to go through that place, Celsus.
I mean, we're
Something
probably
tells me no matter how long we avoid it, we will eventually go to that city.
I mean, it also depends on whether or not we want to go into the Turnback Maya during winter.
Hmm.
If we don't want to, the nearest city is Kleka.
Pardon me, not to be rude or anything, but could you point us in the direction of the nearest main trail? We are a little bit disoriented.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
hey guys, do you think I would just give them the map? Like,
No,
we'll be able to
that's
find our way back?
Calm down, we're not some sort
Hurry,
of
like, hush his little
rapscallions.
book.
I don't know what you've
They're
had to put
lost
up
out
with out
here.
here, but we're not stealers or thieves. We merely want to find our way back home.
Also, somebody did just raise a fucking good point, and I hate it. We can't go into the Turnback Mire until winter passes. So after we deal with this problem, it might just be safer to take them back to Kleka ourselves.
My, that's a dreadful name for a place. Sounds like something right
We
out
shall
of
not go there, madam.
Tantalus.
It is fine. We shall leave them to their ruffianness.
We're not
Yes,
going
yes,
there
this
yet.
is a little bit too rough and tumble for me.
We're going back to a place that's...
And muddy.
Yes.
if you can wait a few days after we're done dealing with the wasp problem, hell, if you help, it'll go faster. We can get you to Kleka.
We're not on a schedule anymore, are we?
Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but you don't exactly have any way to defend yourself, right?
Jick swords.
I would love to
Oh.
say that I do, but well, you know as well as I do that there's a reason we probably ended up in this situation.
Does being a famous singer really make that many people want you dead?
People are jealous of the spotlight, yeah. It's only natural. They want what they cannot attain.
I wish I could disagree with her, but unfortunately that's the truth.
You earn a lot of people earn a lot of jealousy in the limelight.
It's true.
It's one of the reasons I prefer to be a part of a moving group.
If you would like, we could pay you handsomely upon return if you'd like to act as some sort of a bodyguard for a traveling group. I don't think this is the last we've seen of these transmogrifiers.
Do you think they've been keeping tabs on you? Is there a way they could be keeping tabs on you?
Yes.
Magically?
Anything
Oh,
is
I'm
possible.
sure.
Right. Yeah, scrying. How could I forget?
Yeah, you're constantly checking like every other day if someone's scrying on us.
May I
so
remind you,
honestly
it's been
surprised you did.
4 years. If
Yeah.
they had a plan they wanted to set in motion, it most likely has been. Especially with me out of the way. Who knows what could have happened? I want to see what's going on
Yeah.
in my city. I want to see what's
With
happening
you
to
out
my
of the
people.
picture, with you out of the picture, there must have been a pretty big space to fill.
Oh, I certainly hope not.
Going to bed. Wake me up when it's my turn to take watch.
Sorry, he's kind of grumpy
All
right
right.
now.
Did I say something to upset him?
Like I said, sorry, he's just kind of grumpy right now. It's alright.
Right. I've not travelled with ruffians since my youth, so this is a little bit exciting for me.
No, I think it's more akin to he was close friends with another person that was traveling with us who departed recently, and I guess he's
Oh,
still feeling their absence, and you're
I'm dreadfully sorry.
not reminiscence, just reminding them that they're missing. And instead we have, well, you.
I suppose I'm not exactly a great replacement in that case. You expected someone with a bow and arrow, and you got a beautiful voice.
Or is like scratching her chin.
Crossbow, but close enough.
I won't hold it against him.
Also, we did just fight a trio of trolls and watch Snake Lady down there almost get punched into a wall.
Alright, almost. I did get punched into a wall, thank you very much.
Yeah, you did leave quite an impact mark there.
If it would help you all, I can leave you alone till the morning. You need time to figure out what you wish to do. I do not wish to interrupt your intentions here.
Yeah, that's very gracious of you, but what about them? I'll point back at the guys on the cart.
I suppose they'll do
Are
what
they
they
with you?
wish to. Oh, yes, yes.
Part of your performing group then, I imagine.
Normally, Mr. Quinsire over there speaks on my behalf as a sort of marshal, and Simon makes our performances. He's quite the quick coat, that man. Not exactly the best public speaker, though, so he's likely not going to say much to you. But I assure you they are nice, and quite lovely once you get to meet them. Now, it's clearly been a long day for us all, so I'm going to bid you adieu.
Yeah, considering
Yes,
how
no,
everything that
good
I feel
night.
about this whole mix-up, at least I wasn't turned into a hen. All things considered, just a little bit of perspective.
Crucially, I suppose,
I
from
just
your
coughed up
perspective, that is good.
Hang on, there's always time for that. I just coughed up a feather.
Oh. We can talk about the specifics in the morning. I want to know exactly where you found us and in what condition, but I won't rush you.
Oh, it's not that hard to explain. We just found you
Chicken
over
brain
there.
is so
She's just gonna point
foggy.
back towards the cave.
Yeah, it's a
Yes, I
cave
figured as
about
much.
20 minutes walk that way. You were in a chest in a troll's treasure hoard.
Put me in a treasure chest.
Yes, with your two friends back there. I figured they were keeping you as like travel snacks or something.
Well, then I guess it is a good thing you came along.
Is there anything that we can do to help you, I don't know, make the night a little bit more comfortable for you? Like, we could put the blanket back over the cart if you'd
Also,
like.
I
We could get you
think
some hay, like some dried grass, maybe.
Slow down,
Also,
dear. Just a
I
blanket.
just
would do.
remembered what Uryte said you could do.
Hmm?
I don't think they're going to be looking for you. I think they'll figure you're dead.
Well, word
You
gets
were
around
also-
quickly.
enchanted in such a way that you were supposed to walk onto a trap.
Oh.
Like, you would be magically drawn to walking on a trap as a chicken.
So they really
Of
did
course.
just want to get rid of me.
There's more that we could talk about and discuss in the morning, but did you say that the rumors were that you were going to be marrying the king?
Oh, that's just a silly rumor, dear. See, they sold me as a little bit of a swinger. I think it's my personality. It quite spoke for itself.
I mean,
No, I had
from what
no
I've heard,
such
you also performed
intentions.
quite a few provocative characters.
Oh, madam.
Attractive, that might be the more nice word.
Provocative is an understatement in my business.
So, you know, as
Yes, well, I suppose that is just natural. A performance good enough to convince those that its reality sticks around. But alas, I am not my characters, and I am no such king stealer as these fools had thought. With any luck, it wasn't anyone important that wanted me out of the picture.
well, considering they had the
Tis a mystery.
audacity to at least get all three of you, I imagine they had
Yes,
some sort of influence.
it's troubling.
Or
Do
at
you think it
least
was
especially
a,
that
do you think it was a
sold you out.
situation? Was it like all a coincidence, or did they just keep walking to the room and it kept just zapping them over and over again with the chicken spell?
I don't know, you see. My memory is so foggy of the ordeal. You see, we had just finished a performance and we were talking up the bars, and I had bid my friends adieu and headed back to my place of residence for the evening. You see, we were a little bit, just a wee bit tipsy at the time. Nothing too bad, nothing we couldn't handle, I'm sure. And now I'm here. If I could remember the dratted hotel's name, I suppose that would be where we could start. Oh, listen to me, I'm already talking as if you are invested in this mystery. I'm so sorry. It's been a long day for me as well.
And at the same time, a very
You
short
did.
4 years.
You did suddenly become humanoid again, which makes sense as to why it would be a long day. Was it instant for you, out of curiosity?
I don't think I could describe it as instant. It's more so like waking up from a very long dream. Different from other transformations. I'm quite accustomed to transformation magic myself. Part of the performance, you know. But this is unlike anything else. Like your friend said, it's very much like they just wanted to get rid of me.
Interesting. He writes some stuff down in his book.
It's just so sad.
Yes, a little. I don't know how much of my life is still here. Hopefully I can get my foothold back in, but I'm honestly not sure now. I think a few hours before I was merely worried about my next lines. Whether or not I could perform the high pitch.
Varry's just kind of like gonna worriedly look back to Uryte, and then over at Fiora, and she's gonna be like, "Come on, we gotta figure out like some way to like help these people."
Dear, you've already helped so much. If it's too much of a trouble for you, please allow me to just compensate you, and we can be on our way. You needn't get caught up in this politics. I'm sure it's going to be dangerous. And I know you're fighters of sorts, but I would not want anyone dying on my behalf. If the time comes, once you've dealt with this, queen, was it?
A queen wasp.
Oh, a queen wasp. Okay, that's much different from regicide.
All right.
Good that we clarified that. Right.
Oh, let's not go opening our purses just yet. Maybe once morning comes around, we might be able to help further, sort you out with something. Like, I don't know. I just wouldn't feel right just sending you three off just on the roads by yourself.
You know,
Can we send them back with the rest of the Aetherbound for now?
this conversation has been very enlightening. You're nice folks. I'm sorry I misjudged you at first.
Oh, that's okay.
It's not every day I see a Yuan-Ti with a knife pointed at me.
Oh, Varys is gonna look down at the knife in her hand. Sorry, force of habit. Just put it away. Yeah.
Quite literally, I think she puts a knife at every bird she sees.
I point to people naturally when I talk to them. It's what I do. And if I have a knife in my hand, I
Or
just
with
coincidentally have a
sticks.
knife in my hand, or a stick.
Dear, you know, those wraps that you have are quite exquisite. Looking at Varry's cloak. Are you a seamstress?
Oh, this whole thing? Not entirely, but hey, I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate the compliment.
Have you considered wearing a scarf? I feel like it would go excellently with that.
Scarves. That's just like a long piece of thing that you wrap around yourself, right?
Yes.
Here. Oh, okay. I got this. And what she's going to do is, much to your dismay, she's going to take the cloak. She's just going to rip a big strip off of it. You mean like this?
You can see her starting to cry at that. I suppose so.
Is this not what a scarf is? Did I do it wrong?
You're so
I
innocent.
think she likes
Can I just point out-
clothes being intact.
This character's first roll is a crit
The crit
fail.
fail? Yeah, no, it's fitting.
To be fair, their character
on them.
creations
Oh yeah, my character creation was
fourth
also a crit
roll
fail.
was a 4.
Oh my god. Dear, just try to... Look.
She's just going to wrap it like around her head and face.
You know what? I'll take you to the Emporium once we get back to Klecker. How's that sound? You
Oh,
deserve
cool.
a makeover.
What's the Emporium?
Clothes a la clothes on clothes. Oh dear, you're
I
going
thought
to
that's
get
where
an
you fight-
entire new outfit checkup.
I thought that's where you fight imps.
I'm going to take you to the coat doctor, and he's going to give you a new prescription for fashion.
I'm gonna get okay, like, that's really exciting because my previous friend who's no longer part of our group got me into drugs, and that's really exciting to hear. A prescription that's like medicine.
Oh no. Look, you're going to be all right. It's okay.
Thanks.
We're
You know
done
what? You know what?
talking.
Sometimes a person just really needs to hear that. And for me, now is one of those times. I really took quite a beating today. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go get
Anyways,
some
we're done
rest.
talking about enough
Yes.
dark topics. Let's You see Fiora finishing like sweeping aside a clear patch, like a log with a log in the middle, and there's like a few like seating logs around it.
Hmm.
I got a deck of cards if anyone wants to play for a little bit.
Huh?
I think I'm going to hit the hay.
Yes, I'm also going to rest.
Before I go, I've been meaning to ask. I don't think I caught your name, sir.
My name is Celsus.
This is fascinating. I feel like I've seen your robe somewhere before. You ever been to Klecker?
No. No, I haven't.
Must just be misremembering something. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's probably that. He kind of gives her a side eye.
All right, I need to roll insight real quick. Hang on.
Well, good night. Varry, Celsus, and Miss Firecracker.
Good night. Sorry that you were a bird for so long. That sounds like it was really bad.
Oh, it was dreadful. They're so nice, you two. You needn't fear them. I think I just settled us a score with some excellent traveling companions. You'll see. The road tomorrow is going to shine with the song of freedom.
They look just kind of annoyed.
If she noticed that, she does not show it on her face.
Shuffles her deck of cards once, stuffs it back down in her boobs.
Yeah.
Please tell me you have a
boob
deck of
pocket.
many
Fiora.
things. I swear to God.
I don't have a deck of many things.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pull out the cards so often, I'm just like, I get worried.
They are magical. They're not a deck of many things.
Fiora would be the type of character to be like, well, I'm bored. Who wants to draw from the deck of many things?
No thanks, I already fucked my life up once somehow.
Not the deck of disasters.
I actually have 2 decks of cards. That wasn't even the magical deck of cards. I just wanted to play cards.
Good middle of the night.
Nothing fucky so far. I found a bioluminescent fish. I ate it. Very tasty.
His tongue is slightly glowing.
Sorry, it was
Oh.
shiny and my instincts kind of kicked in.
So you just put it in your mouth?
I made sure it wasn't poisonous first.
You're like a big baby.
Sorry! I'm like 600 years old.
Sorry, you just look so sad when I said that.
Went back to sleep. Curls up like a cat.
Yeah, go
on
back
his
to sleep.
bedroll again.
Go back to sleep in your rocker. What do I see with my eyes?
About halfway through your watch,
Yeah.
you see like movement come from like the center camp, and you see Alexandria pop out of the bag. Dusts off her skirt, like straightens out her armor and everything, and then wakes Celsus, and they sneak off back in direction of the cave.
Oh, this I need to know about.
Damn my poor stealth!
Yeah, you rolled real shit on stealth.
Oh, this I need to know about.
So they're walking, and they head back into the cave.
If you're going deeper in, I'm following you in the cave.
You see Celsus near the troll bodies, and he seems to be looking over here. You hear
The sound of wringing out a sponge?
Varry is peering, like, into the cavern, like, around the corner of the entrance, like, fucking eyes narrow, like, what the fuck is he doing to those fucking trolls?
And after a while, Varry, you see what looks like a tentacle reach over and grab one of the trolls and then drag
Oh,
it
hell,
behind there.
there's some creepy shit going on with that rock. The most in-character thing that I could do for her, she's gonna move up and try to get a closer look.
Yep. Celsus looks over.
She's just gonna, like, make fucking direct eye contact and, like, go like, oh fuck, and just trip and just, like, go behind the rock. And she's just gonna, like, land here and fucking see that. Plasmoid?
I love Celsus
She's a slime
super
girl.
over the dark.
Yeah.
This just makes her better. Wait, is she a... Oh my god, wait, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I think I know what she is.
Hello, Varry.
Hi, Celsus.
Alexandria, it's...
She covers
Simply
herself like
Varry.
she's naked.
This is literally, like, I've been through some serious shit, man, but this is literally, like, the coolest fucking shit ever.
Celsus opens his mouth for a second, closes it, and then opens it again and goes, you know, of all the people who could have discovered this tonight, I prefer it to be you than the opera singer.
We would have heard her scream from across the entire clearing. Holy.
Yes, you would have. Alexandria, you can continue eating.
Yeah, okay, if you don't want me to watch, I won't.
Fine. You scared me.
I assume you have questions, and I assume
yeah.
that I'm going to have to answer them.
I was wondering if you still wanted to do some research tonight.
Yes, that sounds lovely.
Awesome. Yeah, there's some things that I really need to figure out for when we get back to town.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, aside from that, no. Like, I gotta say, I'm just curious, like, at this point, why you still wanted to hide this, but I think I kind of get it. I think I kind of get why you would want to hide this. Completely understandable, Celsus. Like,
Varry sees a skull dissolving in the slime.
no, I know I said I wasn't gonna look, but that's so fucking cool. Okay,
Is she really not gonna ask anything?
what is there to ask that isn't already, like, apparent?
We prepared for this!
You're not just like a bookmaid, but you're also like a crazy shapeshifter that like has to fucking devour massive amounts of like meat. And I think that's pretty badass.
Do I?
That's not technically accurate, but it is if she needs to grow.
Well, what do you need to grow for? I thought we were doing pretty good already.
Let's see. Celsus opens the book
is this...
and then starts to flip through
Is this how you add new entries?
On occasion.
So you didn't have like trolls yet, and to get the troll entry in there, you actually have to go like assimilate them. Yeah, that is wild.
They're not very tasty.
Well, at least they're cooked.
Good. Her constitution is getting better, and she's stronger now. Lovely. He closes the book.
What?
Literally everything makes so much sense now.
Well, yes, this is Alexandria. He motions for her to come closer, yeah.
So, okay. Another question.
Yeah.
Is that your face, or is that your face?
That's my eye. This is my face.
Okay.
Technically, her entire body is her eye.
And face.
Yes.
All of me is all of me, and all of me is none of me.
Yes, that's accurate.
And, okay, third question.
Mm-hmm.
If I poke you, am I going to start dying?
No.
And start dissolving.
I don't mind.
Seems good.
She's just gonna like, put her finger in like the acid.
It takes like 30 seconds, but then it starts to like, you start to feel the burn.
Pulls it out,
Yeah,
and
a
just
little
watches
tingle.
it start burning, and like fucking steam coming off of his section. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, shakes it off. Okay, fourth question. It's kind of unrelated, but I was wondering what like your thoughts were on like those 3 people that we saved from this place. Like, I know that Uryte had gotten the recommendation that we shouldn't be going to the mire during winter, but I think on the contrary, I think it would actually be an awesome idea to do what we want to do.
You've proposed sneaking in, yes?
No, not sneaking in. I have a different way I can get you guys in. I think, just generally speaking, sneaking is completely out of the picture. Like, you get it in close enough, and like the Sisterhood's watchdogs are going to be every which way, and being that you guys are all unfamiliar with the mire, there's not really a good way we can cover our tracks. So, personally speaking, I just think stealth is out of the question, generally. But if we go in during the winter months, well, that's usually the time that missionaries are bringing back captives. I could just pretend to be another missionary, and you guys could be my captives, and I can get you in that way.
I see. I don't think that the plan is entirely terrible. Though...
Now that apparently we can capture massive swarms of those phase wasps, imagine the chaos we could unleash.
Perhaps.
A perhaps from you is a fucking glowing recommendation. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Braiding the tentacles as if they were her hair.
It has been so difficult to find the time to actually find something to let her consume, though at the same time it has been difficult to find anything to, because the undead are far too gone.
Yeah. Not much left over. Don't even really have much of a soul to speak of.
Exactly.
Speaking
Though
of which-
she's not consuming the souls
Speaking
as of right now.
of not having much of a soul left, what are we gonna do about Vega? Like, we got the
Try to
troll's
help.
breath. We got the troll's blood to make the medicine for the trip, but how do you mend a soul?
I can get back to you on that.
I was hoping that you could maybe join me for a bit of a communion. once we go back to rest. Like, if anybody can help provide maybe some guidance, it would be Squidge. Being a deity who's been around for a long time, it often takes souls for sacrifice, yeah?
And I do happen to have a pastime in how the soul works. He looks over at Alexandria.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, hello, Alexandria.
Hi.
Okay, and now here's the second part, which I'm glad we got some privacy to talk about this. Because, well, when it comes, I don't really know much, but I can infer that mending a part of someone's soul isn't exactly something you can do without there being a equivalent exchange.
Yes, that does seem to normally be the case.
And we just so happened, coincidentally, to stumble upon a group of people who are presumed dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Sorry,
I
I
think
was
you
zoning
get
out.
something.
Did you just insinuate eating us?
We
sacrificing you for a soul
insinuated
transfer.
using their souls as an equivalent exchange to fix Vega's soul.
I love how I just started trusting you.
Now,
Celsus
Celsus,
taps
this would
his
be a
chin,
really,
legitimately
really
considering.
bad thing to do. But it's probably... It might come down to that. We don't know yet. We don't... Actually learning how to do it would provide us with all the context we need to decide whether this is actually a thing that we have to come to. But if we do, it's probably our best choice. Either that or, well, back in the infirmary, there's that other man.
I can try and see if somewhere in my memory there is a way to try and fix her.
Okay.
I have history with souls, with seeing souls be used.
Huh. What the hell goes on behind the scenes at the Equinox Reserve?
This was before I joined there.
Oh, okay. Well, now in my mind, the Equinox Reserve is yet again less cool. Thank you for reassuring me that, yeah, Equinox Reserve is just nerd shit and being snoops.
Mostly, yes.
Okay. What the hell were you involved in? Okay, I'm not gonna ask that.
To give you a small amount to know that I know what I'm talking about, I've seen things made from people. Many of them. Most of them don't turn out well.
And are you suggesting that Alexandria is one of them?
I turned out perfectly fine.
I didn't mean to suggest that part, but like non-person made from people is what I'm trying to say.
I was a person.
Runs a hand down the side of her giant dome of goo.
Oh, the giant mouth.
Yeah.
Dama.
Alexandria is what you would refer to as an oblex.
And what do you want?
Oblex.
Oblex.
They are creatures made of people.
Ah.
Alexandria is unique.
And
Because
special.
I oversaw her creation.
That is so cool. I'm happy for you two. That sounds awesome.
Yes, she is. While most are normally a mishmash, she is made of one. And that is why she has personhood. And that is my way of saying that I know how souls tend to work. I don't think we would need to sacrifice them in a way to help get Asus's soul back.
Man, like
And
I
if
really
we
hope
did-
I really hope we don't.
And if we did, the result would not be her anymore.
Sorry, I just can't get over this. Like, I cannot stress how enthralled I am by this. Like, not only on my big adventure, my big foray, finally escaping the sisterhood, do I get into a group with not only a dragon, but this as well? Hey, is everybody out in the outer world this interesting?
No.
I didn't think so. Cause, like, I've also run into a lot of, like, boring mudslinging farmers as well. If all of the farmers had, like, a monster in their basement, I think I'd feel like I belong out here more.
That somehow doesn't surprise me.
You know, I thought I lucked out when I ran into Cross, which, honestly, I definitely did. I mean, like, luck out. Like, it's not every day you're chasing zombies through the woods like a freak, and then run into somebody doing the exact same thing. At that point, you just kind of like, you know, you just gotta talk to each other, because you gotta recognize the coincidence there, and that feels like a fated run-in.
I will say the odds of meeting Uryte myself seem astronomically low, and the odds of you meeting both of us is even more so.
I'm gonna have to ask Squid if he's behind all of this, and just not telling me.
Though I suppose at the end of the day, it doesn't exactly matter how we got here. What matters is that we are here.
Bingo. I wonder what secrets Fiora is hiding from us now.
Good question.
Like 3 for 4? Okay, so Celsus, question 5 at this point, I think. Are you going to kill me if I try to leave?
Are you going to tell everyone what Alexandria is?
And let everybody in on this big juicy secret that I would otherwise be keeping all to myself? I mean, if it's like pertinent, if like it's going to save someone's life in the moment, yeah. But until then, no, this is your thing.
Fair enough. I'm satisfied with that answer. And if it can save someone's life, then I may.
Like, if we, like,
it.
Would that be able to save someone's life? If they're, like, 100% dying, could we, like, assimilate them into Alexandria and still have them, like, be there, technically?
Yes.
Whoa, that is, like... that's gonna be... That is going to be a tragic moment later. I'm looking forward to that.
Holy shit, I love Varry.
Yes, if that happens, that is a possibility. Though I'm not going to do it for any dying person on the street.
On the street, I think people would just kind of freak out and go into a panic.
Yes, they would.
Like, I mean, like, if we do something stupid like this and go into another troll cave and one of us gets savagely walloped again and is, like, dying.
That's why Alexandria tends to look like her more proper form.
Well, just as long as it doesn't bother you too much, Alexandria. I do really like your true form.
I like it too.
Here's hoping that maybe we can, like, find
right,
ourselves
right.
somewhere where that's just going to be, like, an okay thing to be.
Sorry,
Like a monster and all. Yeah.
give me your hand.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Watch this.
She puts
Uh-huh.
your hand on her arm, and it's like, it feels like an arm, and then it gets squishy. But, like, it doesn't lose form.
Oh no, wait, whoa. Squish, squish, squish.
It doesn't burn either.
No, it doesn't.
Not as long as I hold
I'm kind of
form.
pleased with that. Yeah, oh, that's brilliant.
And I suppose to ease your mind about something else, since you are... He kind of almost grits his teeth. Doing us a favor by not telling anyone. I'll ease your worries on something that I'm sure previously you were suspicious of me of.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't know what you could be referring to. But, yeah.
When Alexandria pricks you, you were correct. Technically, the only thing she does is not read some memories.
Can you...
She does one other thing.
Elaborate on that one other thing?
Alexandria shifts, and she looks like Howlite.
Okay. Shapeshifter. So I was
Oh, can I do the
half
other one?
right
Can I do
with
the
my
other one?
guess.
Yes, you may.
Oh. little freak.
Ruffles Goop Girl's hair. You fucking freak. I love you.
Kind of strange as you watch her, like, her limbs, like, stretch, like you would see, like, hot sugar being pulled.
Taffy.
Yeah.
Taffy. Okay.
Yes, that is the quote-unquote ulterior motive.
I was right, God damn it! I knew it. I knew I was right. Oh, you just made a big mistake, dude. You just confirmed that I was right on something.
I know.
Oh, I'm gonna make so many more terrible shots in the dark now. You have no idea.
That is my repayment to you.
Oh, yeah. It's I appreciate it. Well, if there's nothing else out here for us to do, I think it's best we get back to camp. I wouldn't want
The trolls are digested.
Yeah.
Tasty
Oh, hey,
gross.
it's your turn to be next on watch anyway, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And how did they taste? He kind of looks in the book and flips to a page.
Burnt.
Ooh, yeah.
Burnt and overly fatty.
I hope you don't mind, like, if like we have like a moment to spend together. If I just like grab random things to throw into you and watch them dissolve, is that like okay? Like, if you want to talk about repayment, I really appreciate like being allowed to do that.
Alexandria, your choice.
Huh? As long as it's not like rocks.
Yeah, no, not like rocks or anything, but like stuff that would be fun to watch dissolve. Like, where does it all go? You know?
Into me?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's awesome. Anyway, I'm stoked. I'm absolutely ecstatic that I have like cool friends who all have like cool secret monster friends as well.
I do prefer it being you finding out than, say, Fiora. Uryte would have been alright as well, I believe.
Yeah. Hopefully now that this is like, maybe we'll provide you with a little bit more context of kind of like where I'm at. Like, if I'm going to be okay with this sort of thing, and then immediately afterwards, like, low-key suggest murder of the first degree.
I have seen and done worse.
Yep, okay. Celsus, you're my new best friend. Let's get back out there. Or, well, let's get you back out there. I'm going to sleep.
Alright.